Before I start this review, let me just say, just hell yes is the Iron Giant in this movie, and it is just freaking amazing.
My name's Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid, my mom too. And I ended up here. Sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis.
So, Ready Player One, the latest film from Steven Spielberg based on a book I've never read because I don't read very often, and all my friends who have read it said it was a piece of shit and I shouldn't read it, so... But here's the film adaptation, plot of this movie. It's about... In the near future, there's an online virtual world called the Oasis, and its creator, played by Mark Rylance. Before he died, he left an Easter egg, as he calls it, hidden somewhere in the game. Whoever finds it gets complete control of the world, and it's about the main character and his young group of friends trying to find it before an evil CEO who finds it can take over the game and make it more monetized and something like that. That's about the movie. Let's get into the good and bad of this movie. So the good, well, let me just say this. It's just so nice to finally have Spielberg not make an Oscar bait film again, because these past few years, like, I mean, he's Spielberg, he's one of the best directors ever, but these past few years, he's been really hard to take because all he makes are films that are just clearly made for no other reason than to get nominated for Best Picture, between films like For Just Spies or The Post. It's really hard to get excited about his films anymore, but that's what's so great about this movie, to the fact it's Spielberg going back to what he's so great at, which is making really fun adventures, and that's what this film is. It's just has just such a joyful, kinetic energy, and it's just plain fun. I mean, the leads, Ty Sheridan and Olivia Cooke, they're perfectly likable. You enjoy watching them. Mark Rylance, as the creator of the game, is he just looks so hilariously confused throughout this film. He just has like a look on his face every scene he's in, like he's like, wait, what movie am I in at the moment? Ben Mendelsohn as the villain, the CEO of the company. He's basically what I can only assume is a thinly veiled jab at what the EA could possibly be in about 27 years. Just being like, guys, we gotta monetize the hell out of every possible option we can to screw as much monies from the players as possible. Like, that, like, and he gets just even crazier and crazier as this film goes on. Like, he starts attempting, like, committing cold-blooded murder to try to win the ownership of the Oasis, and like I just always wanted someone at the office just be like, sir, this seems a bit extreme here. I mean, it is just a video game at the end of the day, and the action is just incredibly over the top and creative, takes full advantage of the fact it's a video game. It just has such a fun energy to it. And the pop culture references I thought could get annoying, but no, they kept me smiling throughout it. Like, I could best describe it to something like Wreck-It Ralph, in which, yeah, that has a plenty of video game references, but they don't get away in the way of the story. They're just there to serve the greater story, and it's just a fun thing to look at. I mean, and especially the Iron Giant. I mean, it's the Iron Giant in a movie. It's so incredible to see again. It's the Iron Giant. But as far as negatives go for this film, there's two big ones. One, it's just too long. I mean, this really could have cut out like 15-20 minutes of this film. Like, the climax of this film just goes on forever after a while. Like, it starts off great, like just this huge over-the-top scene of just like thousands of players fighting each other in a giant battlefield. Like, I mean, there's the Iron Giant like fighting Mechagodzilla at one point. It's freaking awesome. And so that's great, but still, like, then it just keeps going and going, and it just hits a point, like, can this just end already? And the real big problem with this movie, though, is anytime I try to take itself seriously, because, like I said, this is a very goofy and entertaining film, but anytime it tries to be, like, a legitimately serious film, it just falls completely flat on its face. Like, when you see, like, the main character getting, like, beaten by, like, his abusive, like, stepfather, like, her mom's boyfriend, I was just like, Movie, that's not what you are. You are a completely stupid, over-the-top adventure. Revel in that. Don't try to be serious, and nothing, and I mean nothing, was worse than there is one scene that had me intentionally cracking up so hard. I legitimately thought I was going to get kicked out of the theater because earlier on in the film, when the main character meets Olivia Cook's avatar, and he at just one point says like, "Oh, I want to meet you in the real world, learn who you really are," and she's like, "No, no, you can't do that. You won't like what you see." And my only thought was, wait, but you're played by Olivia Cook. I mean, did they make you look like how you did at the end of Me and Earl and the Dying Girl? Is that it's like, it's okay. I was like, that makes sense, but no, you finally see her. She's just Olivia Cook. Oh wait, I'm sorry. She has a birthmark on her left eye that is so, that's pretty, I'm just like, you're still Olivia Cook. You still look like Olivia Cook. I mean, Jesus Christ, woman. I mean, it's just so stupid. I literally, like I said, I thought I was gonna get kicked out of the theater because I just could not stop laughing because it was just so fucking stupid when that happened. So to summarize my thoughts on Ready Player One, the good, great to have Spielberg being fun again. It's just an incredibly entertaining film. And did I mention the Iron Giants in this movie? The bad, it goes on too long and it takes itself way too seriously at times. And that's why I'm gonna give Ready Player One a very solid 7 out of 10. I really liked it. It's a really fun time, and that's really the best thing I can say about it. So yeah. One last time, like I said, it has the Iron Giant. I mean, just it's the Iron Giant. The words could not describe how happy I was to see that character on the big screen again. So, YouTube, as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.